Hey everyone, welcome to the C Factor. We are four Gen Z hosts here to share our thoughts, stories, and opinion on everything happening in our world. Tune in for some laughs and the vibes you won't get anywhere else. This is the C Factor. Let's get into it. The demand. We're gonna continue with our movie tier list. We took some suggestions
From the comments, right?
yeah. We got some suggestions from it, so we're gonna head towards that. I don't know, guys, if you guys remember, but we have awesome, great, okay, meh, and bad.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That was like there are the categories of the movies that we are going to use this episode. And actually I'm very happy the weather is pretty much good. I enjoy it is cloudy, rainy. Yeah, I enjoy it. So I guess this episode will be like pretty good.
yes.
Yes, I think so.
How are you girls?
I'm fine. I'm very happy for the wear.
Yes, I think that we are like, finally we have the cloudy.
Finally, we have rain
Yes.
Yeah.
in Chihuahua.
It was like very hot days,
It was
right?
very hot. So yeah, it is a nice change of weather.
Yeah, maybe I only want to be like not only today, you know what I mean? I hope tomorrow and maybe the next
Yes.
week could be like be rainy too, right?
Like
Yeah, 'cause
all
it's-
week.
If it's hot tomorrow,
Please God.
then it's gonna suck.
Yes, it was like
Yeah, you know.
I think that maybe in like 12 it's gonna be hot, but I think that in the afternoon
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
hopefully.
hopefully.
Yeah, please,
Please,
God.
please,
and
God,
thank you for
if you're
this.
listening.
rain.
But yeah,
Okay, let's get into the matter. So we are going to start with a pretty classic one. So Toy Story, the first movie of Toy Story. Like if you remember, is when Woody and Buzz they meet each other like for the first time. So what do you think about this movie?
I think it's the first movie where I see toys talk, and that's made me a trauma with my other toys.
really.
Yes,
I was-
because I see Shocky.
Ah,
I think the same.
they are kind of
they are the contrast.
yeah, we have like I remember when I saw Toy Story in I put like a setup with my toys and a camera like recording them so to
see if
prove
they move.
if they move, yeah, and of course they don't, but it was like a good feeling for me as a child. It was a pretty good movie, and I remember that it is the first animation movie by Pixar, I
Yes.
guess. And we can notice because the animation is not that good, but it is
It's very
actually,
old.
yeah, it looks old, right?
Vintage.
I think that it's a good movie. I think that the drama and the plot,
The plot,
is
right.
like I like it.
Yeah, I like too. It is like the character development of Buzz Lightyear because he thought that he was like a real person,
A real astronaut?
yeah, real space. I don't know how to say it. Yeah,
Cadet?
something
Yeah.
like that. Because it was actually like a soldier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from the space.
It's like a space cadet.
Yeah, and Woody, it was like a pretty realistic. He already know that you're a toy, you're a toy, right? And but it is a pretty good movie, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
There is some I was like reading the a few days ago that actually they want to put Barbie in the first movie, but Mattel they don't be like agree. They thought that the movie it was not that successful. So
To have Barbie on it.
yeah, and for that reason Barbie is appearing in the second one.
Is it,
No,
she
it's
appears in
appearing
the
the
third.
No, it is actually in
No.
the second one
No,
because
is in the
But
second.
that's
Because-
not. Is that Barbie?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
she
in
gives
the store of the toys.
yeah,
Yes, she gives the tourists
it is actually like
It is
the,
in the second one. Yeah.
like it
With
is
the-
also in the credits if you remember.
Yeah, I remember the
like,
credits.
She is like saying bye, goodbye, please leave the cinema.
Kisses.
Yeah,
Oh,
kisses
that's true.
in Spanish is pretty good because besitos, besitos.
¿Qué cosa?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the second one.
That's great. I thought he was on the
in
third.
the store of the
But in the third is Ken, right?
In
Ken
the what?
appears in the third one.
I don't know.
Yes, because
Yes.
and Barbie has the house with
yeah.
clothes.
Right, yeah.
She is like a main character in the third
Yeah.
one because
Yeah,
it is
yeah, yeah.
she and Ken and
Yes.
she has the house and
Uh-huh.
everything.
I think that's what happened with us. But yeah.
Like in the I don't know how to say it, but the guarderia. Do you know how to say it? But
I don't know.
yeah, that place.
Yes.
So we are
A place
going
with
to categorize
The first one.
the first one as I don't know. I guess because of the story of the movie and the context and everything related with the movie, it is an awesome movie because it is a
Yes.
classic. You know what I mean? I will vote like an awesome movie for Toy Story.
And I think that is a movie for I don't know kind for brothers because when Woody came, Woody is like, oh, I'm not there anymore.
Could be it is
Yeah.
it is pretty like a family story,
Yes.
right? And
I'm not the favorite.
Yes,
I
and
get it now.
he
He feels like replaced and jealous
it totally
when a
it feels
new
that way.
toy
And
comes. I
I'm not
get that.
the older brother, but I guess if I was feeling like I would feel that way that I am being replaced.
Alright.
yes, for me it's awesome.
Okay.
For me, it's awesome too.
And you, Andrea?
I think it's great, but awesome wins.
Okay, so let's put like Toy Story.
Only for the nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. It was because it is a special part of the childhood of too many
Yes.
people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Toy Story. It is an awesome movie. So let's pass with the next one. That will be
The Incredible.
The Incredibles. Yeah, and we are talking specifically about the first one of The Incredibles.
The OG.
Yeah, the
The
original
one that we grew up with. So yeah.
Yeah, I really like that movie, and the only stuff that the most the most significant memory that I have of the story is like the final scene, the final
yeah.
scene that it
The cliffhanger.
yeah, and it is like inconclusive. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
we must like I'm sorry, fuck. It was like a lot of time to they make the second one, and they actually
It wasn't
yeah, they don't put like
No.
to put too many details in that
like
final
the
scene of it.
setup for that like cliffhanger was so good, and you were like, oh, it's gonna be so
Yeah,
great.
I was expecting like something pretty
Like epic.
big, yeah, epic stuff. Yeah, but they was like a nah.
Meh. Like
That
let's
is
wrap it
my
up.
yeah, that is my only mad feeling about that movie. But I actually
think-
love.
more of a criticism to the second one.
Yeah,
The one is
it
pretty
could be,
good.
yeah. But talking about the first one, one of my favorite characters is like Frozono.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
where is my super suit and stuff? It was like, and also the robbery scene. Do you remember? Like one of the first scenes of the movie.
I just
like,
need
I also
some
just need
water.
I'll get thirsty and they froze all the people, right? All the
Oh,
cops.
yeah, really great.
Yeah, I guess it is one of the best characters of the movie. And
He is.
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember what is the name of the father.
Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible, right?
Yes.
So silly.
Bob.
Bob,
Bob,
Bob is the
right.
name, right?
I like the scene where Bob is training.
Yeah,
Like, you get like
I
a
love-
shape,
like he's like training with the train and stuff.
Yeah. It was
He's
great.
a dad, totally a dad.
I really like the villain of the movie. I think he's so funny.
Yeah, and I guess the voice in Spanish is pretty good constructed, and it make like a lot better the character of, I don't know how to say it. It's syndrome in English too.
I think, I would
Yeah.
guess so. But yeah, Omar
Omar
Chaparro.
Chaparro did it a great
He's really
job with the
great.
voice.
The
yeah.
voice of who?
the
Syndrome, the
syndrome.
villain.
That's right.
Yeah, Omar Chaparro, he puts like his voice in Spanish. And I don't know if they make like some stuff like, I don't know how to say it, but like mexicanizarlo. Así,
I
do you
mean,
remember?
yeah, probably.
Just a little bit.
I think
like,
a little bit.
I think that in this moment they don't do it.
that way. That much because if we remember Shrek for the last episode, Eugenio Derbez, they put like a lot of
He
stuff
does,
of the
like, recognize it a
Spanish
lot.
stuff, and they did also a great job
Yes, and he was the first.
to do that
to do
stuff.
that.
Alright. Yeah, maybe they did it, but not that hard or not that
Yes.
not noticeable.
You know what I really like about the first one? Jack.
Yeah, Jack is a pretty good
Like,
character too, and
yeah.
the babysitter of Jack.
The Jack and the babysitter. He's like,
Pretty good relations in the movie. It was
And
like a subplot inside of the movie.
yeah, and it was really great.
Yeah, and actually Jack is a very strong character of the movie, right?
Yeah.
He has like a lot of superpowers, and they say like when he grow up, they gonna have just one superpower, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. You remember?
Yes, or a couple of them.
Yeah, but
not.
not really.
Need to be developed like a child.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is like a very strong because I remember that he could actually travel between dimensions and
Yeah.
stuff. And there is some reference and a theory that actually, do you remember the scene of Monster Scene that child fly over me? And
Oh, really?
there
there's
are
the
some
theory
theories
that
That is Jack.
the kid is Jack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because a lot of people said that the Pixar movies are pretty connected.
Like connected.
between-
Yeah, it's a kind of like a universe type of
yeah,
situation.
Yeah, a shared universe.
Yeah. You know, one thing we are forgetting is Edna Mode.
Yes.
One of the best characters
That's
too. Yeah.
one of the best
And the
characters.
personality of Edna Mora, it was like pretty good because it totally they think outside the box because doesn't really fit in the with if you compare her personality with the personality of the other characters, she was like a pretty reckless and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And pretty confident too, right? Besides, he is like a pretty short person. Yeah, I totally love Edna Mora, and I appreciate that they put it like in the second one.
I love the scene where Edna showed the super suits.
Yeah.
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 And what they don't wear like
The capes.
the capes, right?
No capes.
No capes.
Yeah, it's funny. I think it's an awesome movie. I would
It's an
say
awesome
so.
movie.
I think it's one of my favorites that I remember.
For me, it's awesome.
Awesome. I agree with you guys.
Yes.
What do you think, Carla?
I think two, and I think Toy Story is great now.
Oh,
Because I remember The Incredibles.
yeah, if you compare, but I don't know what is the year because we need to take in account that
Toy
actually I guess Toy
Story-
Story is older than
Yes.
Incredibles, right?
Toy Story is in the 90s.
But I think
Yeah,
the
right.
superpowers is a plus for.
For the movie,
Yeah.
yeah, totally, they are.
Like-
And the family aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Very great.
the relations of the family was pretty good developed.
I would say it has some.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say too, and I will add that I love the mom of the Incredibles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We love it.
Yes.
Incredibles.
Exactly.
Violet too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vibe, the
Mhm.
Violet,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just for and just for mention that Dash.
Dash.
Yeah, it's a pretty good character too, and
Yeah.
they put like a lot of comic stuff in the movie. Like he's
I
kind of
don't.
silly.
Yeah, he's silly. I don't know how they translated, or I mean, how
Dash.
it is originally, right? But there's a line in
Yeah.
the Spanish
Like Dash
dub that is like dash
is
into
food
this
is
crash.
trash. It was really good.
And it's really great. But yeah,
Yeah, that was.
Let's
It's
go
a pretty good
to
movie.
the next movie.
The next movie is a pretty new one, if you ask me. It is one of the not the classical princess of Disney, but we have Moana.
Moana, and
Yeah.
we're waiting for Moana too.
Now we are
Yes.
waiting for Moana 2.
But yeah.
What are your expectations about Moana 2? Could be like better than the first one?
Mm,
I don't
I don't
think
know. I
so.
don't think so.
no.
No.
But we'll see. We'll have to see. But what do you guys think about the first one, about the original Moana?
It's not my favorite movies of princess, but the scene with the grandmother is a scene that makes me feel sad for my grandmother.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love the character of Maui. Do
Maui,
you remember? Yeah,
Demigod.
yeah.
Yes.
He's
The Rock.
actually like the rock, right? I guess he did a pretty good job with all the character construction. It is because I don't know if it is the rock something like Hawaiian ascendance or something like that.
I don't. I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm getting confused with Jason Momoa or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think Dwayne Johnson is just American. Yeah.
Okay, but besides that, he make a great job
Yeah,
with the
he
character,
did really great.
and I love the song that he.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome in bot language. It is pretty good.
Yeah,
done.
it is really good.
Yeah,
For me, I think that is of my top.
of movies.
Yes, because I love the plot and the history and the thing that she is like the
What, like a boss girl of
Yes.
his place or something
Yes.
like that? Yeah, because she is the one that is like the empowerment, right?
Yeah.
And something like that.
and I think that it shows more like the difficulties of be in a place that is more traditional
Of
than
course.
other places and break this barrier is
Rules
like
and stigmas,
yes
right?
it's like oh my god I can't understand
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty like I don't know how to say, but it is could be like inspirational or something like that. You know, well for the girls, well also for the boys,
I
right?
think that
I think it works for both.
Yeah, I also remember this little chicken. Do you?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but I don't remember the name. If there's like
Chicken?
a special name or something like that.
is
But the character, like
remember.
they add a lot of also comedy to the movie. It wasn't not the same without the little chicken, right? Because the chicken. Hee hee is the name.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
or something like that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is pretty
It is
good.
very funny.
Yes, when he is in the ocean and he's like, ah!
Yeah.
Because it was like it not supposed to be in the boat with Moana, right?
Yes.
It was like he
Yeah,
almost
he just, like,
keep
followed
in the
her, right?
island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a moment, it's like he eats the rock of the
Oh, yeah, I
ocean.
remember it.
He
Yeah,
saved.
like the main character, the main rock of the movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think that Maui has a grow up during the movie.
A glow up.
Yes, a glow up because when he is like, it's just me, and
Yeah, it's-
you can see that is for fridge. No.
What?
for a scar moment with himself.
But he, I don't know, but I understand what you are you saying that he has like a pretty good character development because actually in the first part of the movie he's like pretty egotistic, and
Yeah.
in the next one he starts to think about the other ones. So
Yes.
and he makes like a good relation with Moana, right?
Yeah, I think one of the things that kind of I can highlight of this movie is the songs.
Yes.
It's
I think
really
the
well
music
done.
is really great. I think there's the guy that made Hamilton, the Broadway musical, did the musicals like Lin Manuel Miranda. He did great because How Far I'll Go was nominated to one of the best original songs. So that's really
Yeah,
great.
and if you ask me, I don't really like the musician movies, the musicals.
musicals?
Yeah, and in this movie, I actually enjoy it. It was
Yeah, I
like
think it's
pretty
really
good.
great.
Yeah, there's just a few songs that I enjoy in the movies, and are like the "You're Welcome"
For sure.
and the song of the Lorax, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
one when he's like making the industry and the factory and all that stuff. I love that song too. But let's go back with Moana.
Yeah.
So-
I would say it's great. It's not one of my favorites, so I'm just gonna say it's great.
For me, it's awesome
It's
because
awesome.
For me, it's okay.
It is okay for you, or
Oh,
we're going
right.
to have like a
So
pretty
you're-
by decision because I would say that is great too because I guess I think it needs like a little bit more time to become a classic movie of Pixar, you know.
Yeah.
So you said it is awesome. You, Carlita, you said it is okay.
We have to vote
We
some
have to
grade,
grade, so we are
Yes.
going to put Moana in a great movie. And if you are not agree, you can like put it
can
in the
go.
comments. You can leave the podcast, right?
You guys can make your own theater. But yeah,
Okay, let's go with the next one movie. So we have Meet the Robinsons, and for the person that listen us for Mexico, we have this kind of weird translation, but it is the La Familia del Futuro. You
yeah,
know,
it's like
Yes.
nothing alike.
but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I guess it works, right?
It works. What do you think about that one?
It was like kind of deep to me in that time because the relation with the family and stuff, and it touches like a pretty, I don't know how to say,
Like heavy?
like heavy topics, right?
Yeah.
Because they have like no parents and stuff, and that
yeah.
little kid. Well, the main character, he actually has mom, right, or something like that. Yeah, but she can like take care of him for the reason they put like in the
Yeah.
house of, I don't know how to say it, like orphan, right?
It's an orphanage, yeah.
Yeah, and he has like a lot of potential. Do you remember the name of the kid, like the blonde one?
Louis.
The Louis is the
I think.
and what is the name of the other kid, the baseball kid? The one he's like every
Yeah,
time
I
fired
remember. Wait,
because
wait.
actually he's the villain.
No,
not-
Wilbur is not that one.
Wilbur is the one in the future.
That, the tire one is Michael.
Michael, the tire one, of course.
Yeah, it's Michael.
The little one, and
The one that's
he,
like.
he's the
Wilbur is the
villain of the
son.
movie in the like in the future, right?
Yeah, Wilbur is the ones that meet that Louis met then. But yeah.
I want to highlight the part of the when he's making like some invent and stuff, and they like fucked up with this invent,
Yeah.
like the one of the to make sandwiches or something like that. Do you remember?
I think so, yeah.
And they say like, oh, I failed, and he starts like making that like bigger, but the people of the family, they say that it is great that you fail because you learn a lot about fail, not that much about successful. That was one of the best one of the memories that I have of the movie, that they it is like pretty deep to me, that the way of the see the things, because we actually we are like always looking for the perfection, yeah, for being the best and stuff, and we like punish ourselves when we don't
When we
make
fail.
the things, yeah, when we fail. Yeah, it is like pretty deep to me, but I learn and I apply that philosophy in my life.
So
It's
you
pretty
like
good.
I
Yeah.
gain experience about
Yeah,
this.
it is totally. It is nothing bad related with failing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that is a great lesson for us. I think that, like you say, is the most important for us and understand this in this moment because during all our lives we are like failing and failing
Totally.
and failing, and it's like okay,
It is okay to be
uh-huh.
fail. Uh-huh.
And in a moment, I don't fail anymore with the same thing where that I
Because of the
fail.
knowledge,
Yes,
right, that you
yes,
gain.
Yeah, we need to understand the part that failing is not opposite to the successful. It is actually fail is part of the process to be successful in life.
yes. And what type of things can happen if we don't learn this lesson? Because it's like
Yeah, we can like develop trauma in our life, right? Yeah,
sure.
it's pretty good. It is actually a pretty deep movie in for kids. So I guess it's a pretty good recommendation to see this movie again
As an
when
adult?
yeah, as an adult because we can learn about that movie.
And it's a remember. I don't know how to say.
And like a memory or
Yeah,
reminder.
a reminder
reminder,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Of
see this
the-
movie, please,
Yes.
people, again, and to be bettered.
No, I don't remember much about this, but I do remember the finale where Louis gets adopted.
Of course,
I think that's really
get that.
cute.
Yeah, it was like the good ending of the movie, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, and the fact that he ends up being Cornelius, right? Or I
Who's
don't know if
Cornelius?
Cornelius is the dad of the future. Like he never
Ah.
met. I think that
I remember it a little bit. I don't remember too much about the final, but there's a pretty good movie. I will put it like in a. I will put it in a grade. I guess it is a little bit underrated, but let's. I will vote for great movie. What do you think about?
For me, it's a classic movie, and it's awesome.
It is awesome for you, Carla.
For me, it's a great movie. More is I forget many information about this movie, but I think that is good enough.
Yeah, we need to
Good
see
enough.
this. We need to see this movie again.
yeah, I feel
Yes.
like I need a rewatch, but from what I remember, it was great.
Okay, we're going to put Meet the Robinsons in the great category.
Yeah.
Okay, Meet the Robinsons. And let's go. We have like some options yet. We have. Hmm. I like this movie. Do you remember Chicken Little?
Of course, we remember
Yes.
Chicken Little.
And I guess it's one of the first movie that I see related with aliens stuff and something
Yeah,
like that.
it's sci-fi.
Yeah,
Very
it's
sci-fi.
actually yeah, science fiction, you know. It's pretty good. And I love like the everything everyone like they took like a the I don't know the name of the main character. The, of the
Chicken
Chicken
Little?
Little. It is
Yeah, yes,
His name is Chicken
Oh,
Little.
hey, Chicken Little, please come here.
Yeah.
when
Actually.
when they saying that the sky is falling and nobody believes in him is like pretty like frustrating to me because please believe in him. I know he's a child, but he could be like making the saying the truth, you know. And also there is a pretty deep scene when the dad told him that I don't believe you, like
Oh,
I don't
yeah, I
believe you
remember.
anymore. It's totally deep to
No,
me.
so
and
I
yeah,
don't believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe you anymore. Yeah, but it was because he did this before
Yes.
the sky
He
was
was
falling, right? Like
Tutorial.
yeah, like he did this before and then he panics and then causes like all this trouble and he's like, oh, the sky's falling. But then the sky never falls. But then years later is when
It is
this
the-
thing
yeah.
starts to happen.
Yes, but I think that is because when the aliens came, the previous one, the part of the name, I don't know.
Yeah, the ship.
The
Yes. Fall.
Yeah, it falls
Yeah,
part of the
but
ship.
anybody now?
Yeah, nobody believes in
Yes.
him.
The UFO, right? Is the thing
Right, the
that-
UFO. Yeah, it is. It is a pretty good movie because the animation is pretty good. If I remember, a pretty good animation, and also the music. I guess there is not a lot of songs, but one of the final scenes when they're like kind of fighting and stuff. I don't remember the actually song, but the one, the pig. Do you remember the pig, the big one?
Yes, if you
Yeah.
wanna see.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah,
Like the song.
yeah, the song of the this will
Oh,
you know the song.
I wanna.
Yeah, and actually there is another song like "I Will Survive." You remember? I guess that is in the movie too. In this actually in the fighting scene,
Yes.
and also for me the ending of they sing the movie of them in the movie
Right, yeah, I remember.
is pretty good to me. It was like how they make like the other characters in the movie, the adaptation. It was like pretty fun because they remember Chicken Little, and in the movie is like a pretty strong man. And also the girl, it is a dog, right?
It is a
It's
dog.
Yeah. Also in the movie, she is like so pretty and stuff like
Abby,
that.
right?
Abby, right?
Because
Yeah.
Abby's like
Not that pretty in the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, the pig, he's like pretty badass in the
Yeah.
movie that they show. And in the real life of the movie, he's like so kind and
Yeah, it's
not
so
that bad.
cute.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's
cutie.
not a bad bug.
And the fish.
Ah,
yeah,
yes,
the fish.
too. Yeah,
Yes.
I love it, and I don't remember a lot of stuff of the plot, but it is actually I have pretty good memory of the movie.
It's an invasion.
Yeah, it's pretty much
that's pretty
that.
much it.
And they actually at the final they make like they hanging around together and stuff, right? Because Chicken Little makes some friendship with the kids of the aliens. Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
I remember.
Because Chicken Little find the child of the alien.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And for that reason, it is invasion because the child is lost, right?
yes.
Something like
Yes.
that.
Yes. But I remember something about Chicken Little. He was like smart and most of the rest because he was little.
Yeah, I
And
remember
he was like help me, but nobody
Help him.
Actually, they also play baseball in the movie, right? Because
Yes.
I remember like
Yes.
I don't know how to say the helmet and the bat from baseball. Yeah, it's because in the mid the Robinson they play baseball.
They
too.
play baseball
yeah,
too,
It's pretty
yeah.
cultural to this type of movies.
The only thing I need to say is I hate the dad.
The what?
The dad,
of
Yeah.
Chicken Little.
he's a bad dad.
Is that very
Yeah,
bad
it's
dad?
totally a bad dad. Yeah,
Totally
I
bad
hope
dad.
he make a good job during the adolescence of
right, like past
Chico
this
Little.
time of the movie.
Yeah, I hope he gets better. He got better.
I think for the dad was harder too because he was like alone.
Yeah, he was a
And-
single dad.
And Chicken Little wasn't easy.
Yeah, he was like pretty Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Okay, I would put like I don't know how where put like Chicken Little. And
I would say it's okay.
it is okay.
I don't love it.
Yeah,
For me, it's okay
I get it is okay because the message is not that deep. It is actually a pretty good movie and stuff, and I enjoy it as a child. But
I don't know if I would watch it again.
mm,
And I think that is so important in movies.
I have some nostalgia, as
Yeah.
Carla said, for them. So maybe if I have the
Like,
possibility,
the time and
I
everything.
will put like some of my nephews or something like that,
yeah.
and I will put attention to the movie
Yeah.
too.
But I would say it's okay.
It is okay. I will say it is great. You, Guadalupe, and you, Carlita. What do you
okay
think
for
about?
me.
It is okay.
Yeah.
So, do you
Yeah,
have-
for me it's okay.
it's okay. Okay, we're going to put Chicken Little in an okay movie.
It's okay. Chicken Little.
Okay. The next one we
one of-
have
one of the classics, the
One
favorites.
a totally classic one and a pretty good
And
animation.
you know, it's debatable if it's a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. Some
of
say it's
course.
both, but you know, I say it's perfect, and it is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I totally love Nightmare Before Christmas. I will say that some pretty good part of my personality are based in that movie. Yeah, I am Jack, so
So you are not died?
I'm not dead, or I am.
Or am I?
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie, and I totally enjoy the stop motion animation. And for me, it was like the first like near, I don't know how to say, acercamiento, like the first time that I saw like this type of animation.
Yeah.
And they, for that reason, I started to play with, I don't know how to say plastilina in English, do you know, like with play-doh.
Clay?
Yeah, with clay.
With clay.
Yeah, and for that reason, I would say that it was a pretty important movie for my childhood because
Yeah.
yes, I played with some toys and stuff, but most of the time I was playing with clay.
With clay.
Yeah, like making my own figures and stuff.
That's so cute. It's one of my favorite movies, honestly. I watched it. I try to watch it
Like every year,
every
right?
year, but I watched it on Halloween. I don't watch it on Christmas.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people
Watch
that
it
watch it on Christmas.
Christmas.
That's I guess what I'm trying to say.
I always try also to see it, but as Andrea
Like
in
year-
Halloween.
In
yeah.
Halloween too.
I
watch it
think
on
that
Halloween.
could be Mexican stuff because we have the movie like I don't know how to say Halloween movie because in Christmas we saw another type of movie
Yeah, we
more
saw like something
familiar and
something more light, something like
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah, yeah, because it is kind of like dark.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what?
totally
Yeah,
dark.
dark and
It's
so
not for all the kids
like
because
sure, like it's Christmassy because at one point Jack wants to become Santa.
yeah,
You know, but it is not.
And you're actually a calavera.
Yeah, a ladder.
Yes.
You're Jack O'Lantern, literally.
It's
so
totally, yeah, it's kind of scary if you ask me.
yeah, and I remember that he's like the Christmas gifts that he gives out.
I totally remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
like
they
so creepy, man.
yeah they make like all the kids like screaming and getting
Yeah.
scared, and for that reason the dads of that kids, the parents start to calling the police, right?
Yeah.
And for that reason they shot to Jack, and they like drop, I don't know how to say, the trineo,
Right.
but yeah, I don't know, the ship, the ship.
Santa's.
The Santa chip, right? One of the I love Zero. The
Oh, I love Zero.
The,
The dog.
ghost.
The dog.
Yeah, the
Ah,
ghost
yes.
dog is one of the best characters for me.
Or like the three guys. You remember the three little
The
guys?
little kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how to say the.
I remember their names.
Lock, Shock, and I don't know the
It was a
name
girl,
of the girl.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a witch.
What is the name of the antagonist? Like
The Oogie Boogie.
The
Ah,
Oogie
Oogie
Boogie. I
Boogie.
totally love the
I
construction
love
of
the Oogie
the Oogie
Boogie.
Boogie because the relation of his place, like they develop because there is some like related with poker, if you remember.
Yeah.
It is like a casino thing, right?
He's like a
Yes.
mafia guy.
Yeah, it is like a
Sort of
mafia guy. He's from the cartel, actually.
I don't know if you guys remember, but Oogie Boogie is the one that has Santa, and that's why Jack is like, oh, I'm gonna be Santa then.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know for what reason they want him. Do you remember?
Why they took Santa?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because he is depressed and he felt like always is the same. And he wants to change the
Jack wants to
Uh-huh.
change the Halloween event.
yes.
Because
But the child's secuestraron.
Yeah, they
Kidnap.
kidnapped Santa.
But Jack not want that.
Yeah, and
Uh,
for the reason they took it and
And then the Oogie Boogie gets
Yeah.
him right, and then Jack is like, well,
It was-
this is kind of like my fault, so I'm
Shit
gonna be
happens.
Santa. So yeah, basically.
Yeah, and I remember this guy in the wheelchair. Do you remember the one in
Igor,
the?
Igor,
I guess that one.
the
Yeah.
doctor, right?
Yeah, because he was like kind of cool, but it was kind of important to the plot of the movie.
Dr. Finkelstein, I think is the
Yeah.
one that you're calling.
Yeah, and what is the name of the girl?
Sally?
Sally.
Sally is kind of that Sally, right?
Creator.
The creative,
Yeah.
of course, because Sally is kind of Frankenstein stuff, you
Yes.
know. Yeah, I totally love Jack, and I love the animation. I love the characters. I don't know how to say the alcalde, the main,
The mayor.
the mayor.
The
Yeah,
mayor is so
yeah,
good.
because it is
His head.
he has like two personalities, two faces. If you remember?
I like that.
Yeah, I like the mayor, and also all the like secondary characters are pretty well done, like the witches and I don't
The people
remember.
of the
Yeah,
town.
the people of the town of what is the main name? Halloween Town.
It's Halloween
right?
Town.
It's Halloween Time. I totally say for me it is more than awesome
Yeah,
for
for
the reasons
sure.
that I get you. So I will put it in that position.
I think it's one of the perfect movie. I
Yeah.
think it's awesome.
I agree.
You are agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We have a 4x4 awesome movie.
Yeah, totally.
Now,
That only means that Nightmare Before Christmas is one of the movies ever.
for sure, it is honestly. I think it's really
And
great.
it is actually the direction of Tim Burton, right?
No, it's
It is not?
That's a misconception.
Yeah, but
I think Tim Burton is like a producer or something,
like he puts the money.
but the director is called Henry Selick.
Nightmare Before.
But yeah, Tim Burton I think did kind of like a short or something like that.
All right.
And he was inspired in that short, but this movie is just. But yeah,
It's
he's a
another
producer,
story.
you know.
It's only the inspiration.
Yeah, it's really great. Now I think we're
We have-
about to go, so let's do one more, and let's try to do this quickly. What do you guys say?
We have like 3 options left.
The last one.
I'm gonna pick.
I think was.
I think we're gonna pick Coraline. I think we're gonna close this podcast
Yeah,
on
and
a
it is
high
also
note.
related with the
And it is
stop
very
motion
topically like
with the last movie. So
and kind of
let's-
creepy, you
Yes,
know.
totally
So what do you guys
creepy,
think of? What do you guys think of Coraline?
When I see the first, when I don't remember the first time, but I don't understand a lot the movie because I was a
Yeah,
child.
it's kind of deep, right?
It's a very deep, but when I saw more younger,
Older.
I feel very scared with the character of the mom, but in the other side,
Yeah, the mother.
Mother.
with the mother, when she is a spider.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
spooky.
it's like-
It's pretty spooky. Because also like the hands that I like,
Oh,
these
yes.
metal hands. I don't know how to
Yes.
say it.
And she has no eyes.
She has buttons.
For
Yes,
eyes.
but at the end, not
Oh
have
yeah,
the
she does
bottoms.
not have. Yeah,
He only have like
it's really creepy.
like a
Honestly.
skirt or something,
Uh-huh.
right?
And as
Like a scar.
what?
As the movie
No.
continues or
As a spider,
Yeah.
when she deformed
yeah,
her
she
body
transforms.
and
The face is pretty.
face.
Yeah,
yes,
Horrible.
it was.
yes, totally horrible. Like I
Yes.
traumatized
and
as a kid.
The kids.
Yeah, the
Like the
ghost.
lost,
the
yeah,
ghost
The ghost kids.
Yeah. I don't feel like that is scary with the kids. I actually feel like more
No, I
empathic
felt
and
sorry for them.
Yes.
sad for them.
Sad.
Yes, I think that.
I think the
was very
scary
sad.
Yeah, because
part of it is
they-
just like the mom.
They actually helped Coraline to
Yeah.
Yes.
get out of that place, right?
Yeah, I think she frees them, right? And she kind of like retrieves her,
Like they
like
could
retrieve their eyes, so they kind of like free them from
themselves,
this.
right?
Yeah.
They put themselves like in this
Snowball?
souvenirs. The snowballs,
Yeah,
right?
snowballs.
Yeah.
Yes, for me, is the moment when they are talking about their stories is like, oh my god, it's like
Yeah.
I don't.
And I feel also sorry about the dad because if you remember the dad in the second dimension in the dark one, it is actually good too. Besides,
Yeah.
he's there.
He knows.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
knows stuff, and he also helped Coraline with
To like
the pool ball. You
Yeah.
remember that it was like the change, I don't know how to say palanca, but with it is in the car, and they took it off and they gave it to Caroline and then die or something like that.
Yeah.
In when she's looking for the ones of the
Like
these
the-
balls
yeah.
in the candy, I feel like, oh my god, because the girls, two girls are in the candy.
Yeah, like the old woman you
In
say.
the theater.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
the old ones like
Uh-huh, but new.
yeah.
Yeah.
They are like I don't know how to say it, sirens. It is the correct term, like the que son
Yeah,
sirenas
que son- yeah, sirens.
in the tire in the theater.
Mermaid.
Mermaids.
Mermaid. Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah, Sirens is the.
Yeah.
That's a mermaid.
Yeah, but I also remember the guy with
Wavy?
Wavy.
No, not that guy.
No, not
the
Wavy.
other one. This one with the
Circus.
Yeah, the circus guy with the little
Oh, yeah.
mouses. Yeah, do you remember him?
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
He's
Oh,
kind of
yes.
Irish or something like that.
Irish.
or Russian. I don't remember because he has
he's
an
Russian.
accent. And
Yeah.
it is kind of weird and it is spooky and the way of his body and stuff.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird, right?
It is kind
but
of weird.
it is actually a pretty good character of the movie.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he makes like to Coraline to develop the character
Yes.
too.
But in the moment when again when she's fall look for the balloon that has the star or something like
yeah, I
that,
remember.
and he's in the,
The little
circle.
ball.
I think when he's covered of rats.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember. But actually, I love this. The music of that is
Uh-huh.
pretty good. Like the bass and the drums is pretty good
Yeah,
to
it
me.
is very good.
Yeah,
I really like it.
it's pretty well constructed. The movie.
I really like the Coraline is Dakota Fanning.
It is.
It is Dakota Fanning. I watched it on English not that long ago, and it's still great because I watched it on Spanish first, but then it was like I'm gonna watch it again, and it was still amazing.
I will see the movie in English. I guess I only saw it like in
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah, the Spanish version.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
But where would you guys
We're
put
running
it?
out of time, so I will put like in awesome too
I think
because
it's awesome.
of the animation. So
Yes.
it's awesome.
It's awesome for me.
And for with the
Yes.
movie, we conclude this episode.
Yeah, I think it was a great episode. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening. Remember to like and subscribe.
And put the comments if you want to listen a special topic for the next episode. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.